Hey guys, welcome back to One Pretty Little Box and welcome to Motivational Monday, where on this day I encourage you to love the life that you're living right now. Giving you practical tips and suggestions and ideas of how to embrace this life that you're living now and love it 100% with no regrets. That sounds like it's up your alley? Let's jump on in. You guys, I am in such an amazing mood today. One, I got rid of the gray hair. Woohoo! That kind of tends to make me feel old, and I know I'm not a spring chicken, but you guys, I don't like to feel old. I don't think anybody does. Age is just a number. I truly believe that, and I believe that when we live the life that when we love the life that we're living right this minute, age is nothing. Age is nothing. It doesn't hold you back. It doesn't limit your thinking. It doesn't hinder your habits. It's just a number. Just a number to celebrate, actually. So I'm going to give you 3 practical tips today, right now, that you can do today that will help you love the life that you're living right this minute and be able to spend a little bit more time doing the things that you love and being with the people that you love and realizing that life is beautiful. It's not hard. It's not difficult. We make it difficult. That if your life is difficult right this minute, it's because you've made it difficult. It's not because life itself is. You know, I know right now it's easy for me to say that because life is beautiful. Life is going great. A year ago it wasn't, but I was learning how to love the life I was living, even if it felt like all I could focus on was that day. I couldn't focus on tomorrow because if I could just get through today, that's great. And that's an amazing feat, actually, because sometimes we spend so much time worrying about what we should be doing or worrying about the future that we forget about right this minute. And that's what this video is about. So let's hop into it. The very first thing that I'm going to suggest, if you really want to love the life you're living right this minute, is gratitude. Gratitude. You guys have heard me say it before. Gratitude is the start of something beautiful, and it's the nightcap on a fabulous day. We should be practicing gratitude all day long. All day long. I actually am going to challenge you every hour on the hour today or tomorrow or the rest of this week. I want you to think of something that you're grateful for, and that in that moment, in that very moment, even if it's a difficult time, difficult situation, you're at work and you're in the middle of a crazy busy project, but what is something you could be thankful for? How about having a job? How about having team members you can work with? How about having a challenge to grow in? There's so much and everything to be thankful for. I'm also going to kind of tell you that I've done a series on The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. Excuse my nails. That's the next thing to paint this morning. By Rhonda Byrne. This book really kind of opened my eyes on gratitude and helped me to understand that I was taking so much for granted. So much for granted. I was taking people for granted. I was taking them in my life for granted. I was taking so much for granted. And this book helped me to realize that stop it. I truly believe that the more you are grateful for, the more you will be given to be grateful for again. Everything is tenfold. Everything that you do and give time to comes back to you tenfold. So that means if you're giving 30 minutes of your time in your day complaining, criticizing, wishing things were different, not being understanding and grateful for what the situation is, you're going to get 300 of those same situations right back in your face. I don't know about you, But if I'm gonna get that much back in return, I want it to be good. I don't want it to be something else that just nags on me. I don't want it to be something that just makes me feel terrible. I don't know about you, but if I'm complaining, I'm not feeling very good. If I'm upset about something, I'm not feeling very good. And that's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. That's not going to make you love the life that you live right now. But gratitude will. Gratitude will. You know, it's been said, the first thing you get up in the morning, make you a gratitude list. Make you a list of 10 things you're thankful for right in that minute. It could be something as silly as a new comforter on your bed, which, yes, I am. In fact, I posted on my personal Facebook page that it was so nice on Friday night, I think. Maybe it was Saturday. I don't know. One of those days, I crawled in our bed and it just felt amazing. It felt like I was in this luxurious hotel room bed. And you guys know what I mean. And it's nothing against being in your own home bed, but sometimes when you go to this really nice, amazing hotel and you crawl in that bed, you just feel like a pampered princess. And that's exactly what I felt like. It was time for us to update our bedding. Had been for a long time. We're updating curtains. We're fixing to get rid of these. We're trying to get rid of a lot of the things that were in the house originally when we moved here. We've lived here 5 years. It's time to do some update. You see that little white marks there? Those are remnants of a dishwasher disaster, which I'm sure I've shared about the dog. And the dishwasher is over there in my kitchen. Anyway, but we have got to fix those. But that's something that is, I'm grateful for that because it makes me laugh and it reminds me how cute she is and those little puppy things that happen. Yes, I could have complained about that and I could have been mad and now I gotta fix something else and blah blah blah. No, it's just funny. I am gonna fix it, but I don't mind telling this story when people come over and they ask what happened. Anyway, totally off topic and I'm sorry. But go about and start putting some gratitude in your day. Do it now. Pause this video and say as loud as you can in the room that you're in, I am so thankful for the life that I'm living right now because, and throw it out there. I'm so thankful for the life I'm living right now because I have a supportive spouse who loves me and protects me and provides for our family. And our children are great. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's well. Everyone's just doing amazing. And I love that. Let's move on to number 2 because we're already 8 minutes in. So number 2 is get out in nature. If you're really struggling and you're having a hard time just focusing on the good things, get outside. Go outside. Go sit on your back patio or go take a walk in your neighborhood. Go to a park. Go somewhere go to the beach. Walk on the sand. Get out in nature and just reflect a little bit. Maybe you need to deal with something going on inside of you. Maybe you have some resentment that you need to let go of. Hey, I've had it. I understand. I told you guys before, I was kind of resentful last year when we were going through this whole situation because it was tough and it didn't have to happen. But, you know, God's plan is God's plan and we'll take it. And sometimes when we don't listen to the cues, He has to step in and drastically change something. And that's what I know happened in that case. But irregardless, get out in nature. Go listen to the air. Go listen to the wind. Look at the trees. Where we are right now, we have baby oaks in our front yard, and that's all the trees we have in my neighborhood. It's still a very young neighborhood, and you know, not a lot of those. But behind us, we have a rice field with a little bit of overgrowth of trees. So I have some trees back there, but I love to go sit outside when it's breezy and just let the wind hit my face and listen to the trees rustle and listen to the birds chirp, listen to the kids in the neighborhood playing. it's just very calming for me. I love to be out in the sunshine, especially. The gloomy days of winter are finally almost done. Almost, mind you. I'm wearing long sleeve and leggings and boots today because very rarely do I get to do those things on this late in April. But it's in the 50s, and to me that's cold. And I know my office may not be as cold because one person's out of town who loves to live in an icebox. Get outside. Get outside. It will ground you a little bit and bring you back and make you really be reflective. Maybe you need to pray. Maybe it's time to really just let it all go. Let it all go. You know, God tells us to be like children. If we want to go into heaven, we have to be like children and be able to believe that having gratitude and being thankful and just being happy of the life that we have. How many kids do you know who are struggling because they just can't get out of a bad mood? Sadly, in our day, it happens, but it's caused by a reaction from home usually, or a reaction to relationships at school or what have you. But generally, kids are so happy. We could learn so much from them. Kids are outside a lot for a reason, and we need to get outside too. Get outside. Get out of your four walls in your house. Get out in your office. Go sit outside for a little bit and just breathe in the air, take in the sunshine, take in a cloudy day, whatever it might be. If it's cloudy, take a blanket with you and a cup of hot tea. Just go enjoy some time outside. And my third thing is that maybe it's time for you to let go of something. Maybe it's time to let go of a habit that's holding you back. Maybe it's time to take a break from a relationship, a friendship, something that is egging on this negative chitter chat back here. We all know those people, right? I used to work with a bunch, and they were always right here telling you about someone else's business, trying to get their own judgment in on someone else's business. But they had enough business of their own to deal with. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that in your life. If you are entertaining gossip, if you are entertaining a slander, if you are entertaining anything that is not beneficial and positive, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. And it is human nature to want to talk about people. It is human nature to want to go say, hey, have you heard about so-and-so and such? Let it go. Let it go. Go be Elsa and sing Let It Go. Let it go. Let it go. You guys, I am so silly today. That all comes with gratitude and loving the life I live right now and knowing that I could care less what anybody thinks about me because I am so happy. And I could keep saying it, I am so happy, but I hope that you can see it on my face. I hope that you can hear it in my words because I'm just me. There's no script. In fact, I wrote down a few notes because I knew I wanted to share 3 things today to help you love the life that you live right now. And I hope that at least one of those tips and suggestions will help you to do just that. Mondays are one of my favorite days of the week, and I know that many people will just look at me like that. But to be honest, it's okay because I know the secret. And the secret is to love the life that you're living now. And when you do that, and when you embrace it, why wouldn't you be happy? Please tell me. If you can walk in your front door and say, why wouldn't you be happy? If you could walk into the front door of your office, your job, wherever you work, and you're like, yes, I'm here. Why wouldn't you love what you do? Why wouldn't you love the life you're living? I wish you the best today. I hope that you have a fantastic Monday and a great week. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, how does a live chat sound? why don't you join me 6 o'clock Central Time in the morning? Yes, I know it's early. I will tell you, I may not have makeup on. I very rarely am that ready that early, but I won't scare you with the crazy hair because I've done wash and blow dry by then. But make your cup of coffee, cup of tea, pour your Coke, whatever your fancy is, and join me at 6 in the morning. It is Let's Talk Tuesday. I'm gonna go live here on this channel, and we'll see what we talk about. I don't know. I have no idea. Those are videos I don't plan, so we'll just see how they go. I will talk to you then.